Soaky Bum, part 2. But then everybody likes something, right? Most people like video games, okay? And when I was younger, I used to love video games. I used to always play them. Not a problem. I still do play video games, but I don't play video games as much now as I did then because I ended up in like growing up and I had a family and all this kind of stuff and it's just you live to put them video games to the side for a little while and yeah, just basically become more at one with the world, which I did, which is really bad because it ended really terribly. Never get married, guys, if your ex-wife is a psychopath, right? Because we've all been there. We've all been in them troubling relationships and all that kind of jazz. But some women are really psychosomatic and they like to use tools to their advantage. So in my case, i.e. my kids. My kids are used as a tool on an everyday basis. So it's like going on a roundabout. You're on a roundabout and you're going like 90 miles an hour and you get off this roundabout and you're all like, oh, and you're falling. She's there, yeah. You know she's there and she's kicking you. Yeah, you're trying to get up and she's kicking you in the head. You get me? And you're thinking to yourself, listen, all I want to do is stand up. And all she's saying to you is, you ain't getting up. I'm keeping you down. But you get to live with certain things, and in my case you learn to live with people's negativity. Like there's a lot of hostility and negativity and it's not good, and like I personally don't want to bring my kids involved in some kind of hostile takeover or hostile game even, like because to me like my kids mean more to me like than me using them as some kind of weapon to get at her because it's gonna feed her and it's not gonna feed me. It's not gonna make them happy. Like, what's that all about? Like, get over yourself, get your head out your ass, and stand like, just be more proactive. Be like, instead of like hiding behind like everybody, come out, jump out. Like, be positive. Yeah. And the number one fact of the matter is, right, I'm guessing in every relationship, there's always got to be give and take, okay? But there's a point where you stop the giving and you stop the taking and everything turns very sour. And at that point there, when everything turns very sour, you're left with one decision, and that's basically the worst decision you could ever make. When two people are angry, the worst decision that they make is wanting to hurt each other, which is cool, you know, not a problem. You want to hurt me, bring it.
Yes, she is a bitch. BICTH.
Like, if you don't just stop playing this game. But either way, I don't believe that kids should be a pawn in anybody's game. Like, kids are there to be the next level of brightness, intelligence, like clued up to what's going on in the world. And with people holding them back and polluting and poisoning their minds, it kind of corrupts people. So then when they do grow up, they're corrupted and they don't see that positive side in life. All they see is the negative side in life. And I don't think that's right. I don't think it's great. But some people are like that. And in my case, my ex is like that. You know, a lot of people, you know, complain about their exes. You know what? What's the point? Like, every dog has their day, you know? Like, what goes around comes around. And I'm a great believer in that biding time will bring me what I want. So that's great. Like, I don't really care. Bish bash bosh. So let's move on to the next thing about me. So, like I said already, you know who I am. I'm Drew. I'm aka the Green Arrow. And I also like tattoos, right? I've got a couple of tattoos here, right? I ain't finished it. It's part of my sleeve. which this side of my sleeve is going to be like all animals, like, and I'm going to have like a sunset going up the rest of my arm just to finish it off into being like a sleeve, and it's going to be like a nice vibrant colourful sleeve, which is great. And then I'm looking to do myself another sleeve on this side of my arm, and like this sleeve, like I'm kind of like I'm working on, I'm trying to like figure out what components I want to put into this tattoo, because this tattoo on this side of the arm is gonna have to cover up my first part of my tattoo, right? Which I got this tattoo just after my dad died, so I've had it about 10 years. Which some people might say, oh, it's really bad, you can't get rid of that tattoo because that's for your dad. But my theory is this, that I'm going to get rid of this to put something better on it, and I'm still going to incorporate my dad into that tattoo anyway. So it's all good to me, I don't really mind. But what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to get like components from Marvel, from the Marvel world and the DC world. But everyone goes out there and they go out and they put characters on them, or they put the symbol like the S for Superman, or the Flash sign for the Flash. You get me? I don't want to do that. I want to do something different. I want to do like, I want it to be popping out. I want it to be eye catching. Like, I want to do it like, my name's Drew, aka the Green Arrow. So I'm going to have an arrow in there, and I'm going to have like the Hulk cracking open like the skin. And like, I want them all trying to fight their way out. So you get Tony Stark fighting out. So they like a beam coming out of him. Like coming out, you can see like a beam coming out from like his hand, and then you get to see like a bit of kryptonite from like Superman, and then you get to see, I don't know, you get to see like Thor's hammer, you know, or you get to see the Hulk with the Hulk. The Hulk's going to rip it open, and it's going to be like each colours of the Hulks. So it's going to be the blue Hulk, it's going to be the green Hulk, it's going to be the red Hulk. So you've got all the Hulks there like helping through, like rip out open, and I'm hoping it's going to look good. I've got to find all these different elements, obviously, which go into the tattoo and stick them all together. And I'm going to make it one great tattoo. So that's what I'm really, 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 really looking forward to. Like getting my next tattoo. I've got a couple of different tattoos. I'm also getting a quote at some point, which is going to go up on my chest as well, which is going to go here. And I'm also going to get a tiger, like claws, which are going to claw this part of my back going down here to like kind of like finish that part of the tattoo as well. So like it's like it's an all animal tattoo. So I've got the claws coming down, and that's it, like kind of thing on that one. And it's gonna look good when it's done. I think it's gonna be looking, gonna look sharp, crystal clear, as I say, crystal clear.